Well, anyway, I came up with this. This happened to me this morning, where I was thinking about how early on in this whole process, I was talking about how we're going to need to come up with kind of a new way of interacting that allows people to know kind of what our expectations are, and from a distance with strangers, the idea that, if you're going to socially distance from someone, you want to be able to communicate that to in a way that talks about kind of what your expectations are, or what you want, or what you kind of want to have happen, and not the kind of thing that we do, especially with people that we don't know. And um, and I and I was, kind of going, oh geez, we really didn't do that. And I was like, wait a minute, control things that we can control. I can do that. So in the, having me walking the walk that I want to walk as a way to emblematically, who knows, have effects on other people. But more importantly, what I can control, if there's a certain kind of, that could be the change you want to be. If I want to have a certain change in the world, the best way to enact that, according to all the stuff that I know, all the kind of common sense or reasonable stuff, is start doing that myself. So I realized, oh yeah, so wait a minute, so I can do that. So how am I? So now I'm taking up this question about how am I going to communicate to somebody else who I'm in, I'm like, I am missing a button. How am I going to communicate to somebody else, what my intentions are and kind of what my desires are, uh, in a way that I'm going to be going, that's what I wanted to do. And then that gets back to something else that's really important to me, which is that it's not about how they respond. It's not about whether they take it up. It's not about whether they reciprocate. It's about me having done what makes sense to me, what's in the context of what I'm trying to do, um, both in the context of masking up, social distancing, and COVID response, but also in terms of, um, just how I want to have walked through that situation. So that whole looking back, if I'm looking back on the situation, what do I want to have done? Looking back on this COVID time, when I'm looking back on this COVID time, who do I want to have been in that COVID time? And so so you think about it. I think about it from that perspective, and then, so how do I want to have walked through the situations that I walk through? And so I'm going to be working on that for myself. I don't want to kind of prescribe anything here, because the idea of that seems to be, an imposition, but it certainly is something that I'm psyched to take up myself, and looking forward to, what I come up with in terms of possibilities for, how I might enact that in my own life. So that's something to think about for today. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's not even sunny here in northeastern United States. It is really, really cold. But it's end of January. That's kind of the way it's supposed to be around here. So hope everybody's having a great day wherever you are. And I really appreciate you tuning in. I really appreciate you as a person, if I know you, and I'm sure I would if I did. So have a great day.